Hi everyone, I wanted to make this quick video for what you should prepare before our Dresden class on August 5th. I was planning on the burst pattern in the Dynamic Dresdens book on page 30 for our class sample, and we'll be using the 30-degree Dresden ruler. You can get both of these at Kathy's. I purchased 1.5 yards of background fabric. I then cut one piece that was 21 inches by the whole width of fabric for the background of my quilt. I then cut 3 pieces that were each 2.5 inches by width of fabric for my binding. And then the remaining piece is approximately 25 inches by width of fabric, and you'll use that for the backing. You will want to cut a piece of batting to match your backing. You will want to make a quilt sandwich with your background, your batting, and your backing. Use your preferred method to quilt this sandwich. The author gives some tips on page 23. I'm going to use just some straight line quilting because the most important of this, I think, is the Dresdens. I used 3 different fabrics for my Dresdens. You can see them here. These are the 3 colors I'm using for my Dresdens. And out of the 1 yard white cotton fabric that it called for the foundation, I cut 3 16-inch squares. I then used Terial Magic on those 6 pieces. So the 3 pieces that were 8 inches by width of fabric that I'm going to use for my Dresdens, and then the 3 16-inch squares. I used a small container to soak each of my pieces, and then I let them hang dry for about 10 minutes before ironing. The fabric will seem very paper-like once it's completely done, as you can kind of see with this. See how it does not bend or fold anymore? And I'm gonna insert a quick video of me doing some of that process. Lastly, in the back of your Dresden book, you will find a 30-degree foundation paper template, just like this. And so here's the top and here's the bottom. One at a time, you're going to want to take your 16-inch white squares and center it over the circles on your foundation paper until all the circles are covered by your fabric. For the burst, you will want to trace line B and line J. Once you have traced those 2 circles, you will do each straight line on each wedge. And finally, you will want to mark one of the X's here at the top. And here is, I have one that's all finished. So you will end up with 3 pieces like this to bring to class. If you're able to get that all prepared before class, I feel very confident that you will be able to finish this project during class time. Have a good day.